everyone, it's Amanda here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can remain open and in a state of love even when you're hurting really bad. And at first this might sound really contradictory to you. You might feel like, wow, when I'm really hurting and in a lot of pain, I'm feeling so much that I can't stay open. I can't stay in that state of love. And what I'm going to explain or talk to you about today is that your ability to really feel the depth of whatever it is you're feeling, whether it's pain or suffering or hurt, your ability to feel it fully is actually what allows you to move into more love inside yourself. Instinctually, when we feel pain, whether it's a physical pain, maybe we bumped our toe really hard, or an emotional pain, say we just broke up with our significant other, or even a spiritual pain where we feel disconnected from the source of everything that exists. Anytime we feel a pain, no matter what its source is, our instinctual nature wants to protect us from that pain. So we close off, or we shut down, or we withdraw inside. And this is because we have a more primitive brain structure in our nervous system that dominates our response or reaction to that pain. And its job is to defend us or to protect us from feeling those things, so that we feel safe and that we can keep ourselves alive as an organism. When there are feelings that feel like they are too much to feel, or feelings that we don't want to feel, what we do is we create walls in our mind against feeling those things, walls of resistance. And those resistances don't just go up in our mind, but those resistant walls are up in our bodies as well. Because our mind and our body are so intrinsically connected. Essentially, our mind or our consciousness is infused into every cell of our being. So this is a lot of times why people, when they do a lot of inner work with themselves, especially of the emotional cognitive nature, they often find themselves falling into the same old patterns time and time again because they haven't addressed those resistances at the body level. They've just done it through their mind. So when these walls of resistance go up, they not only protect us from what doesn't feel safe, but they also protect us or wall us off from ourselves and the world. And these walls limit our experience of being able to access ourselves completely. They limit our experience of what it's like to be a human being having a spiritual experience, or a spiritual being having a human experience. They essentially cut us off from being able to live from our infinite self, to know God within us. And most importantly, they protect us, or they prevent us from really being love. And to be love, or to be in love, or to come from a state of love doesn't mean to be happy and joyful all the time. To be in love means to be with whatever it is that it is. So whether you feel happy, or you feel sad, or you feel rejected or alienated or unworthy or unlovable, it's to be with whatever it is you feel, even if you don't like what you feel, even if you don't like the way it is. It's to be in full acceptance of what is in any moment. And in that full acceptance, we find our liberation. And it's even coming from a place of inviting or asking or being willing to be with all of the pain that you feel, because you know on a deeper level, that will give you the inner freedom to live from your soul, to be the inner freedom that your soul is. So though through feeling completely without resistance, you move from those lower primitive brain structures into the higher parts of your brain. And I really feel strongly that this is the next step of our evolution as humans, which enable us to really start embodying living from our hearts. And so I invite you to really be willing to feel all the pain in the world, to walk with it, to invite it in, to journey into its depths, to feel it in its entirety. And I promise you that if you do this, you will begin to experience and know and feel the greatest love imaginable. Thank you.